You know, I would just wear these as my clothes if I could. I'm obsessed. Put my face on one for my birthday. It's time for the most beautiful fountain. If you've ever tried to grab one of these fountains at any retail or outdoor store or home improvement store, you know they go for several $100s, and very rarely do they have the detail that these have, and usually you have to plug them into something. You have to have them professionally set up. They're gonna cost extra on your power bill. Not this one. Hydria has created a rechargeable water fountain that's going to go for 6 weeks if you're keeping it going a couple hours a day on one charge before you ever have to recharge it. It does have a remote. All of that is included. The beautiful tiered scalloped edge of that 4-layered fountain that looks like you were in the courtyard of a 5-star Ritz. It's just beautiful. That's all included. You're going to choose black or white, and that's for the actual vase itself, the actual container. Only 20 are left in black. Those are gonna go in a couple minutes here. 6 pounds only. Again, that never happens, that you can actually move them on your own.
Right.
Because you don't like it there, move it there, move it there. It weighs 6 pounds, it's not corded.
Go inside, outside?
Yes, but I have to mention before, Bobby, you look so great. So good to see you, Bobby. I can't pretend like he's not here. Look, he's Bobby.
Hello.
If you love these mosaic inserts, they're still a steal at twice the price. You're getting 2 of glass mosaic inserts perfectly sized for this fountain. You get the black and white, and you get the blue and white. You are not choosing between which color tone you want. You'll see them over here, how pretty that light blue and white is. If you want that striking black and white with your black fountain, however, that one is about to sell out with just about 2 dozen left in the black fountain. What a price, what a product.
Wow, so here we are. This is Hydria. This is the world's first rechargeable water fountain. I'll say it again because it's so huge. World's first rechargeable water fountain. So think about this a second. No sun, because it's not solar. You're not relying upon the sun. And guess what else? No cords, Mom. You don't need cords. You're not plugging this in. So this you can take with you inside. You can take with you outside. Look how beautiful these are. And we're gonna turn the lights off in just a second so you can see how they look, because these do light up. They do come with remote. You have total control. We made it super simple for you. All you do is choose your color. You want black or white? Once you choose your color, you get everything else. You get your planter, your water basin, the smart pump which is in there, which is rechargeable, the cord, and you get all 4 of these topper heads. Now, why do I get so excited about that? Because each one kind of looks and feels a little bit different. It gives you like a little bit different vibe. If you want to go through them, I don't know if we have a shot at the top, but I can kind of walk you through them. This first one is our sprinkler. Very playful. It spritzes up, and you can control the height. You can control the timer, and I'll show you the remote in just a second. So that is our sprinkler head.
Lights included.
Lights included, yep.
This one's cute.
Moving on back here, this is our bronzed tier Cascade. Look how awesome that is. Very tranquil, excuse me, very soothing. This is probably my favorite. And then moving on over here.
That's not an extra charge.
No, these are all included. You're not picking. I'm showing you what you get, okay? So you can change your fountain, the look and the feel, by just swapping our toppers up.
This feels ceramic to me. I mean,
it's very nice.
This is beautiful that that's included, and the stones.
Mindfulness pebbles. It just kind of rolls off like Babbling Brook. So you get those, and they just come so cute, and they stack on top of each other. Remember, the water, each one, the way it dribbles or trickles off, gives you a different sound. And different sounds are gonna kind of help set the mood and the tone. And then this last one over here is our regular Cascade. It just kind of overflows downward like a waterfall. So we're gonna turn the lights off in just a second so you can get an idea. You have your choice of the lights. You choose if you want to do the red, the green, the blue, or no light at all. And I'll show you in this front one when those lights go down. But again, everything included. This is so amazing. This is from the folks at Hydria, by the way. They're a UK company, very popular. I have to get the award they won correctly. Let me get this right. They won the Garden Leisure New Product of the Year award. I want to make sure I give them their proper shout out.
I love that.
So it's awesome, awesome, awesome. Keep in mind, the planter, look at the quality, okay? It looks like it's resin, but it's made of recycled bottles, okay?
No, it's not.
It looks like it's porcelain, excuse me. It looks like it's porcelain.
It even like when I scratch my fingernails on it, I would say this is 100% porcelain.
Yeah, exactly.
But then that wouldn't be 5 pounds.
And the scalloped edge inside. So take a look at this one over here. I'll go through and change. See how I went from green? Oh, they're on the one over there. Up, over here, guys, up. Okay. Well, when we get back, we'll show you the one on my
So
side.
this is the
how you build
assembly.
it.
I get it home, I put the bucket in, I pour the water.
Yeah. So that's the, I'm not sure, what are we on? We're still in the video. There's the smart pump. That's the heart of it all. Then you get your decorative tray. Then you put your mosaic on, and then you are good to go. So this is the one out. Thanks for coming back to me. Here you go. So you don't have to have a light on at all. If you don't like it, that's fine. No light. Or you can have the blue. That's Guy and I's favorite, the blue color.
Definitely the best.
And then the green. And then that red. So yeah, you can kind of cycle through. Thanks guys for that, the different ones. But what I was saying about the actual planter, we give you the planter so you know exactly where it goes.
Yes.
It fits perfectly. It's got that nice scallop design on the side. That's the water reservoir we give you. You put about a gallon or so of water. It tells you the fill line. This is our smart pump. It's rechargeable, okay? I wanna make sure I make that very clear. It's rechargeable. You're going to get 100 hours of continuous use from that charge. So that to me is amazing, amazing, amazing.
You know what? I was trying to look at the remote and I accidentally turned one on or off because it really is, there's only one button.
There you go.
You can't mess it up unless you're pointing at one and turning off the other one. The lights are included. The head that you're seeing right now, the scallop tier, this is included and it looks like it's about a 7-inch, salad plate width. It's not tiny. And then this one looks about, 5.5, about 3.5, about 2. All of that is tiered here. Here's my hand for reference. It's beautifully scaled to size with this pot that feels, I'll be quiet for a moment, see if you can hear it. It feels like porcelain on my fingernails, but you wouldn't be able to lift a pot this size. Ooh, if it was porcelain as easily as you could lift this at the 5 pounds. The black, however, has now sold out.
Oh, wow.
We have 200 left in white, and then they're done.
Should I go over to the white one since we're sold out of the...
I bought so much of my show today, Bobby, and I didn't buy this, and now they're gonna sell out too.
Okay, so we love those.
Brilliant.
Keep in mind, even when you get the white, you still get all 4 toppers. So could I just take you through a quick tour of the remote? If I would love to show you the remote and the fountain at the same time if we're able to show that, because what I wanted you to see is as I hit the buttons, what changes in our Hydria. So you can control the lights right here. I hit that button, that light went off down there.
Yes.
And then goes to blue and to green. You can change the height of it, or if you want it to be higher, you hold the plus button. If you want it to go down, you hold the minus button. And guys, I don't know if we can get a shot of that at the same time. That would be lovely. And then we have timers, okay? So our timers are 1, 2, and 3 hours. So if you hit the 2-hour timer, you're gonna get almost 2 months of usage without ever having to recharge. Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing.
That's crazy, right?
How do I change out the top if I want to put the tier on instead of the stones or vice versa?
Look,
does it take an engineer's ability? No, you just twist and pull?
You just see how I just pulled it off? And look, you could just use it with no top if you want to take a look at that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you could do that. Or which one did you want?
I want this one on there.
That one down there?
Yes, please.
All right.
If you would be so kind.
All right, give me a second.
And so you're getting every topper that you're seeing when you're grabbing this.
Yep.
The actual container itself is about 2.5 feet high. I'll give you our exact measurements. You're looking at, well, you know what? I don't think that it is 12 inches high, so I don't think that is correct. So we're gonna figure that one out, but I would say about 2.5 feet high. And it does include not just the stones, it includes the beautiful tiered scalloped fountain top. I would have thought that absolutely was going to be something else you had to purchase separately that you're about to see here on your screen. If you do want those stunning mosaic stones that are glass tiled mosaics, very difficult to do the mosaics in that circular pattern, grab it the way that it is. This is the best way to turn this into the $1,100 fountain look. You are not having to choose. You get the black and white one, but I actually think with the white fountain, it's lucky you have the white fountain still available because we don't have this one on any of them, but imagine this blue and white glass, perfectly already cut and sized mosaic, and you can feel it. This is glass. This one is included, and this one's included. So you're getting both. Flex pay of $8 to get both of these home, grabbing that along with the fountain. I think it's gonna be so fun and easy to change these out, just like you're changing a bib. No questioning if you wanna move it from this side of the home to this side, or maybe it's now time of year where some of my flowers died. How do I make that area pretty? If you can lift up a 5-pound bag of sugar, you can lift this up, move it wherever you want. Don't worry about the wiring. Don't worry about if the sun is blocked by the tree. Don't worry about if you have this or that. If you just have the place for it, it's going to work beautifully. And indoors is a great idea, Bobby.
Ask me where the cords are.
Where are the cords?